Hey everybody, it's Nico and Hatsumi from Mom and Son Play Games. Today we finally got to find out the price and release date for the PlayStation 5. I have been waiting with bated breath on this because I've bought every console at release on release date since the PlayStation 2. So I get really hyped
one for me too.
About console. Yes,
spoiled son over here.
Spoiled brat. God, you.
Anyway,
because I say it all the time. Today is a really great time to be a gamer. Like, people complain about how, oh, I miss back when blah, blah, blah. And yes, there are times that even I say I miss back when blah, blah, blah. But today is a great time to be a gamer. We've got such cool stuff that we can do. Consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, computer. Like, there are some amazing experiences right now. Oh, and Alexa is talking to me now because I said computer.
Oops. You getting an Xbox, PS5? What do we do? What are you doing, Mom? Are you getting both consoles? You getting none of the consoles? What are we?
I can't decide. I have a good gaming PC. Like, I can play all the Xbox stuff that's coming out on my PC. So
Agreed.
I don't need an Xbox. Now, there are things on the PlayStation that I really want. Demon Souls.
Demon Souls.
Demon Souls was the first Souls game I ever played back on PS3. I really liked it. I sucked at it and I didn't get very far in it, but I'm excited to play the remaster of that, and that's going to be a launch title on the PS5. So I definitely want to get a PS5. But then I started thinking about, do I want the disc version? Do I want the not disc version? Because they're exactly the same machine. Just one reads discs and one
Just
doesn't.
$100 more just to have discs.
So then I was like,
which could be good for people with physical past
Yep.
items or whatever. We don't know. I'm not familiar with how the backwards compatibility is going to work. But if you have a PS4 thing, physical disc, it's not like you can throw that on your one with no disc drive. So that could be a game changer for some.
For some people, definitely, right? I don't know. But I'm actually, for the first time, considering buying a PlayStation 5 digital version because I don't think I need.
We're past that age of physicalness.
Yeah.
The future is now, old man.
It's but it's hard for me because, like, since I have bought every console on release since the PlayStation 2, it's become almost like a habit. It's an exciting, it's an emotional thing. So the thought of not buying that and buying the lesser version,
the lesser of the two,
that there's a part of me that feels kind of upset about it, but at the same time, it's stupid for me to spend more money on something that I don't need. I don't need to buy everything anymore. But I kind of still want to. So yeah, I'm still debating.
I mean, I'm not strong attachment. I don't have any habits of buying all the consoles because my mom used to get them for me. But now I have to figure that out. Mm-hmm. Well, it'll come down more for me on like when it comes closer to the date, how many exclusives are out there. I'm pretty sure I'm not getting an Xbox though, just because it's going to be on the PC if it's on the Xbox, so I don't need the Xbox.
Exactly.
Easy as that.
Exactly.
But then now this is really cool is the whole Xbox kind of fucking dominating this market at the moment at the Xbox Series Series whatever the fuck their name is. They need a better naming system, but they got a good pricing really system. Anyway, the new Xbox being like what $100 cheaper than the PS5 or something like that.
Okay, so the full versions, the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 disc, those are the same price.
Okay,
they're both $500. The discless version of the PlayStation 5 is $400. The Xbox Series S, which is a lesser version of the X, is $200 cheaper. It's $300. Okay. So
they got different prices for different markets.
It's different. They're definitely like targeting different stuff because when you look at the PlayStation 5, they're the exact same console. One just simply has a disc drive and one doesn't. That's it. But when you look at the X and the S, one has more processing power, more teraflops of whatever, I don't know, all these gobbledygook names that I can never remember what they mean. But basically the X has more horsepower than the S. The S is still a very powerful machine. And if you're spending $300 on the Xbox Series S and then you pay for like that Game Pass thing that they do, you have access to Microsoft's entire catalog of games, and it's like having a gaming PC without spending $2,000 on a kick-ass gaming machine. Like,
Definitely.
that's a really smart way to go. So
Yeah.
if you don't have a gaming PC and you're trying to figure out like which console should I buy, I would tell you buy the Xbox, because
For
that's
sure.
amazing.
I'm kind of curious if moving forward, if Xbox, like if they go this route of trying to make like this kind of budget PC almost, if they're going to go more on like the peripherals to kind of compensate for where consoles lack, like how people complain about using a controller versus keyboard and mice. If they're going to have, I mean, they already have USB ports and things like that, but they could start making like USB hubs for more connections, for more things to use more peripherals, or even having like a Xbox Series S streaming, you know, or something like a streaming box comes with all these extra things. A hard thing to do on console, at least to that same level that PC has it.
Yep.
Like if they're going to be able to, they might be able to have these peripherals or things to kind of give you that freedom that PC has. I'm really curious, like moving forward, what they're going to do with that.
I don't know. I,
If
for
they
one,
are.
am fantasizing about a future where I can just have a single box and I can hook up all of my different accounts to it. My PlayStation account, my Xbox account, my whatever, like everything, and Nintendo, like all in one place. Like one of the things that I have to think about when I think about buying the new consoles now is I have to make space on my thing. I'm like, there's no space.
Yeah.
Where am I
Yep.
going to put it? I don't have any more inputs on my TV. I have to get rid of something to put something else there. And like I love the idea of everything just being all in one. I know that's not going to happen in my lifetime because, you know, money and greed and all that, but I still fantasize about it. And the fact that Xbox and PC gaming is kind of already doing that because Microsoft, I think that's a nice step in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's funny because I'm hyping up the Xbox right now, except I'm more likely to not buy the Xbox and I'm totally going to buy a PlayStation. But this just goes to show that for me, it's just about the gaming experience. Like I don't give a shit what the platform is as long as I can play something. I'm excited to see how this next console generation is going to make the industry
future
look.
gaming.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm really curious.
Yeah,
I think it's exciting.
Same. Definitely.
It's really exciting. I do think it's funny that they're releasing 8 days apart. I'm like, just release them on the same day. Like, you really think 8 days is going to matter when somebody's trying to figure out which one they're buying? But okay, whatever. It's fine. So this will be the mystery. Like, which one is mom buying, or is she going to buy both?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Tune in 2 months or whatever it is.
Yeah. The 12th and the 20th of November. Oh, isn't that right before Thanksgiving?
That is.
Oh, God. I feel sorry for Black Friday. All right. Anyways, we just wanted to kind of share our thoughts on the consoles because, well, it's mostly Mom wanted to because, let's face it, I'm way more invested in, like, console gaming than Nico.
And Mom also just loves the game news.
I
be
do.
eating that shit up. She wakes up in the morning to go watch it. I'll still sleep in.
I don't know anybody who follows game news as much as I do that doesn't work in the gaming industry. Like, I don't work in the gaming industry, so there are people that follow game news more than me, but they all work in the gaming industry. I do not, and I bet you I know more about game news than most people.
Yeah, if any of y'all like talking about game news, hop in that Discord. It'll be down in the description.
I am always happy to talk about
Mom's
games.
always happy to be talking about them game news and things. All right. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yep.
Mom and son talking about games. Let us know if any of y'all are going to be getting PS5 over
which
Xbox
one are you gonna
or
buy? I want to know.
whichever one, yeah. If there's any details we might have missed.
I'm sure we missed a lot. It's hard to talk about everything.
That's true. Yeah.
Yep.
Comment down below so I'm updated and I know which console to get and I don't fuck it up on November. Alrighty. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Morning, day. See y'all later.